Hi, I'm John Saavedra, senior editor at CableFax, and I'm joined by fellow editor Noah Ziegler. Now, Noah, the big news is that we are now over 2 weeks into the Disney Blackout on YouTube TV as their Carriage dispute continues. And dare I say, we are dangerously close to this going into its third weekend. So, I mean, you've been covering this for the past 2 weeks, almost daily, I think, at this point. So my big question to you is, is there any chance that this gets resolved before the weekend?
Well, it sounds like there is a chance, and I hate to say it because the worst answer is maybe, but that's kind of been the gist of this entire thing. With carriage disputes, you think it lasts a day or a couple of days, and this one has gone, as you said, for 2 weeks. This week, Wednesday, there was a report from The Athletic that said there was momentum toward a resolution. Just the main thing keeping them away, it wasn't ABC, it wasn't ESPN, it was the non-sports ancillary networks that Disney owns, so Freeform, FX, Nat Geo, and several others. So there's still a little bit of a sickling point there, but it felt like it sort of set the stage for a renewal, considering that report came maybe a little over 12 hours before Disney's earnings call Thursday morning. But it didn't happen. Instead, Disney's Bob Iger and Hugh Johnston made it clear that they're ready to go the distance. And Johnston said on CNBC's Squawk on the Street ahead of the earnings call that Disney was, quote, ready to go as long as they want to, they as in YouTube TV, and later even admitted that they've hedged some of their 2026 guidance to account for the fact that if this dispute goes on for an extended period of time. So it sounds like they're inching closer to a resolution, but there's still a lot of work to do. And we're officially, as you said, at 2 weeks since the blackout began. That surpassed Disney's nearly 2-week dispute with DirecTV last year, which I believe is a record. And we're heading into a third weekend where fans are going to potentially miss some big games. This weekend slate includes South Carolina taking on number 3 Texas A&M on Saturday for the college football, I should say. Number 9 Notre Dame plays number 22 Pitt. Oklahoma versus Alabama is going to be a good one. Florida Ole Miss could be a good one as well. On Sunday, college hoops, we have the number 1 ranked team in the country, Houston, playing Auburn. And then, of course, Monday Night Football is happening. And correct me if I'm wrong, but Dancing with the Stars is really heating up, even though Andy is no longer on the show. Spoiler, sorry. But so it sounds like they could be heading into a third weekend. And I think at this point, the sports isn't moving the needle as much as maybe they thought. But there's still chance, always a chance, but we'll see. You figured it would have happened before the earnings call, but we're past that. And it sounds like Iger is getting more and more involved, as well as Google/Alphabet CEO. So we'll see if there's going to be a resolution anytime soon.